Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Jadeveon Clowney and if the New York Jets really have interest in him or not with his price tag coming down. But before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Also, wherever you get your podcast, please make sure to subscribe. You could also call in, leave me a voicemail, and I'll answer it on the air. You guys have been crushing it, leaving a ton of voicemails. I've had a bunch of questions, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you for following along with me on Just Jets. So Jadeveon Clowney, who originally wanted $20 million a year, has come down a little bit and said he would take $17 million a year. With that price coming down, many have speculated the New York Jets might be interested. I'm not so sure. I was definitely apprehensive at $20 million and at $17 million a year. I am still apprehensive, well, because I just don't think he is a top tier pass rusher that deserves to get paid that much. Now, if we were talking about run stopping, that is completely different. Over the last 3 years, he has a 91.3 Pro Football Focus grade in terms of stopping the run. I'm not denying that he isn't a freak athlete, but when it comes to getting to the quarterback, that's not something that he does particularly often. He had 3 sacks last year, 9 the year before that, and his career high the previous year, which was 9.5 sacks. He has never hit double-digit sacks, and I don't think you should be paying $17 million a year for someone who just stops the run and could maybe, at their ceiling, give you 9 sacks. A run stopper isn't really a position of need for the New York Jets. They were second in the league in defensive DVOA against the run. It's not an area in which they need to improve. They need to improve at getting after the passer. And while, yes, he can give you that 9 sack plateau, I don't see him really going much over that, and I think he is flawed. Yes, he's really good at stopping the run. He can get to the quarterback because he does have really good athleticism, just not to the extent that some of the other big name guys do. He's also a walking penalty. The guy has so many penalties. If you look it up, Jets Talk 24/7 talks about it all the time on his channel, how many times this guy's been penalized. He's just a headache. I don't really think it would be a smart move for the New York Jets to bring him in, especially at that cost still of $17 million, when you could just sign someone like Everson Griffin, Vinny Curry, who is a rotational pass rusher on a 1-year cheap deal, and just let him get after the quarterback, or even Clay Matthews, who, yes, is up there in age. He doesn't have to be an every down player anymore. He had 8 sacks in 13 games last year. I think he could still be effective in the right situation, so I would rather pay one of those 3 guys on like a 1-year deal at half the cost of what it would take to get a Jadeveon Clowney in here than to pay someone who the Jets just frankly don't really need. Let me know down below in the comments if you think I'm right or if it would be worth a swing on a guy like Jadeveon Clowney at $17 million a year. You can have me on social media as well at Matt O'Leary NY. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here to the channel, and I'll talk to you next time.